Good, I was going to say morning, it's literally the afternoon, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and welcome back to this week's vlog. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. I am actually going to spend a day trialling out new recipes today. A few reasons, hold on, shall I just put you down so if I can sit and talk to you instead. A few reasons. Number one, my new programme, this house is a mess. My new programme, Plant Fit Protocol, is officially live and we start on Monday, August 3rd, and there's 3 meal plans coming to that, obviously a bunch of new recipes to the app. So I'm sitting trialling a few things. One is going to be a meal prep style. I want to put that up on Instagram, I want to share the recipe with you there, and I want to make it here. Let's just meal prep. I don't do a lot of meal prep because I work from home. I'm here every single day. I try and eat round like my children napping. Not gonna lie, it's been a bit difficult lately. Take this in my head. Freddie's at an age now where like the naps, they're just not, normally we'd like eat and then just fall asleep as he's like drinking from me. It's not really happening anymore, so it's a bit tricky. Blake's kind of almost at an age of, is she still needing to nap? Not sure. So when it comes to food lately, I love porridge, so I've been trialling a few baked oats recipes. Blake also really likes baked oats, so it's actually so easy in the morning just to cut a slab of baked oats and I chop it up all for her and then like reheat it in the microwave, and she's jamming. She likes a bit of Biscoff, not gonna lie, she's always like, sauce. And I give her a wee tiny bit of Biscoff and she dips it in and she has a great time. So I want to do a baked oats recipe, and I want to try a new lunch recipe, and I also want to try blended oats. We've done the baked oats. I normally do just regular porridge in the morning myself. By the way, my hair's just driving me crazy. Look at the volume, look at the length. Just, as you know, I'm on a hair care journey. I love a bowl of porridge in the morning, right? It's just chef's kiss. I literally have porridge, I would say every single day, and then now and then I take a notion for making protein pancakes. Other than that, it's porridge 99% of the time. But like I said, I want to try a baked oats recipe. I kind of want to go down like a strawberry shortcakey kind of vibe, so it's still kind of fresh and light and not too heavy, because it's that time of the year. I don't know about you, sometimes I just can't eat as much when it's hot, and I don't want to sacrifice the gains because it's hot. So maybe that's why people in hot countries are so lean, because they're just like, it's not actually to do with the active lifestyle, it's the fact it's too hot. And yes, blended oats. So I've tried all kinds of oats. Love baked oats, love regular oats. Do not like overnight oats. For me, they are just slimy, sludgy. I don't know, I'm a texture person, right? I don't like banana because it's slimy. I don't like mushy things. I hate mushrooms, things like that. So I don't know about blended oats. I have seen, oh, if you don't like the taste of overnight oats, try blending it and making it more like smooth. But I don't know if the problem is the texture or that it's cold or a combination of the two. So we're going to trial a few. I'm going to make 2. I think I'm going to try like a chocolatey one, and then I'm going to try a Biscoff one. You know me, Biscoff, love it. We're going to try those and see how that goes down. So let's start the vlog. Let's start some recipe testing, and welcome to a new week. I still haven't been to the gym with my back injury, as you guys know. It's been a hot minute. It's been over 2 months now, and I'm getting a bit fidgety, I'm getting a bit annoyed, I'm not gonna lie. I just felt like I was making such good progress postpartum, and now I'm like nearly 7 months postpartum, and you know, I'm just getting a bit, I feel like I could have been on a real good stretch right now with my fitness levels, like my goals and all the rest of it, but nonetheless, as long as we're eating fine, as long as we're eating good, it's all gonna be okay. So let's get cooking, really. film, but this is the regular vanilla base with Biscoff and Biscoff biscuit, and this one's the chocolate base, and I've just got melted chocolate chips and coconut oil here, and we're going to make like a shell, a hard shell if you like. So let me just get to that. Fridge and BRB. But look, guys, look at the Biscoff oats. I just tried the chocolate one, I'm not going to lie, fabulous. Doesn't taste like overnight oats at all, like it's so much better. Why is this just not focusing? But it's like a hard chocolate shell on top, and then it's like, it's literally like cake batter inside. Oh, so good. I see you ready, hold on. Okay, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet on YouTube, because when's the last time I actually was on YouTube? I'm trying to be slightly, and I'm saying slightly, more into my like wellness game. I think especially after having children, I'm like really aware of what's in everything, and I don't just mean food wise. Like the other day, for example, like I took this dishes out of the dishwasher and I had a glass and I filled it up with water, and like I drank it and I was like, I feel like I can literally taste dishwasher tablets. So I was like rinsing it and then like drinking it again, and I was like, I don't know. So I'm slowly making like small swaps to be, I'm not going to say non-toxic, I'm going to say low toxic. You know, people say like, oh, low tox living. I'm going to try and aim to be closer to that. Not at a whole, turn my whole life around right now, but like slowly but surely swap things out. As we know, I'm a big fan of chocolate, right? I didn't actually like this brand the first time I tried it. This isn't an ad, I went and bought it out of Holland and Barrett. But, is it Hue? Whatever. Super clean chocolate. No artificial like sweeteners or anything like that in it. Literally, what's even in this one? So organic cocoa mass, organic unrefined coconut sugar, organic almond paste, organic cocoa butter, organic quinoa crispies. That's literally it, right? I love chocolate. I go through quite a lot of chocolate, and I thought, let's just trial maybe swapping out for a bit of a cleaner brand. Does that mean I'm never going to buy the Aldi dark chocolate again? No, but you know, for someone who eats chocolate every day, I've got a wee peppermint tea, and a bit of chocolate. So yeah, I really want to swap out. I'm going to start, do you know what the problem is? I'm just seeing stuff online constantly. A big one that I'd like to slowly change is pots and pans and my air fryer and things like that, because everything is just coated in toxic stuff. But I don't want to have like, you know, I'm not just going to go out and spend hundreds of pounds on pots and pans. I actually even haven't looked into the research properly as to which ones are good. So if you have any good like low toxic, non-toxic advice for like pots and pans, I really want to change all my cleaning stuff. I did swap out my bleach the other day. I was just in Tesco and I just got a couple of things, like the bleach, my washing up liquid and laundry detergent stuff. Like literally that's all I'm at. I want to swap out the dishwasher tablets next, and then like I said, like pots and pans. Eventually, do I want to really limit the amount of plastic that's in my clothing as well? Yes, because my god, it's just coming out everywhere. As to what is so toxic, I've already swapped out like my soap. To be fair, like my makeup and my skincare I try and have, it's always at least cruelty free and vegan, so that's obviously a good start. But yeah, if you've got any like tips, tricks, swaps, must haves, because we're living in a very convenient and not so healthy, safe life. So I am very much into, obviously I'm really into health and fitness, right? Love it, love it, love it. And I've always had a balanced approach, and in the past like at least like 6 or 7 years, a really balanced approach, especially with my nutrition. Like I'm never like cutting out things or anything like that, but I just feel like recently I want to make a lot more from scratch. You're not going to catch me making sourdough or anything like that, that's not what I mean, but I just mean like I feel like I want my children to be like, every Sunday, mum, homemade a cake or something, you know. And I've seen it. The Little Blog of Vegan is the best dessert blog in the world. I've used her blog for years. She is so good, and she just posted these like coffee flavoured cinnamon rolls. and my god, do I want to spend Sunday, a really slow Sunday morning, having my house smell like coffee cinnamon rolls that I just sat and baked. I do. However, the problem is I wouldn't class myself as like a soft girl, clean girl aesthetic, that kind of vibe. I'm a bit more a bit more nonchalant, but you know, there are just a few changes I'd like to make to be slightly more wellness, slightly more aware of everything that's kind of going on in your life that you don't realise, like your soap or your dishwasher tablets, and have you not. But anyway, we're starting this afternoon with a bit of chocolate. I don't know why I didn't like this first time. Probably wasn't sweet enough, but I actually quite like it now. And a peppermint tea. I have 2 coaching clients this afternoon that I have like our Zoom calls with. I'm actually loving one-to-one coaching, guys. If you didn't know, I started doing it at the start of this year. Way more like, it's like Zoom calls, chatting to you guys like literally one-on-one, you know, weekly check-ins, tailoring and personalising everything for you. Obviously I have my app, which is my heart and soul, love it, it's my baby. And we just launched our latest 12-week challenge, the Plan Fit Protocol, which again, love it. And that is obviously something you can join. It's a 12-week challenge. You can join it, follow it. We have a WhatsApp group. It's great fun. It's really good. However, I also did start my one-to-one at the start of this year because I just feel like there's some people that need more than that. They need a hand to hold. They need a bit more personalisation. They need to be taught how to do it. Maybe they want the accountability. They want the check-in. So I'm having a great time. I'm not going to lie. I'm really enjoying my app and my one-to-ones. I'm just having a great time. So that's kind of where I've been. I feel like I've been focusing on that so much, and obviously motherhood in general, and obviously having a back injury, that I'm just, YouTube I feel like just escapes me, and I hate that because I love YouTube. It's actually all I watch every morning when I have my breakfast. I put on a YouTube video, and you know, there's a couple of staples that I watch. I love Kristen Johns. Used to love Aspen Ovard, but she's not really vloggy anymore. Who else am I into? Dallin and Bella. I very much watch American family vlogs. Or like couples that I've followed for years now that have families. I'm into that vibe. So yeah, that's kind of the update for this afternoon. So happy I meal prepped the other day. So happy, it was actually great. Those blended oats, I don't know why it's taking me so long to make blended oats, but I actually want this afternoon to kind of sit down and chat through goals for the next half of the year, and maybe we'll do it together. Maybe we'll get a pen and paper out and maybe we'll just kind of talk through things. So yeah, I'm going to have this. I have a call with one of my clients in 9 minutes. Jen, I love her. She lives in America, and I'm just like, you're living the life. She lives on like a farm, and I'm like, you go girl. Not a farm, but like the countryside, and she has horses, that kind of thing. So yeah, I am keen to catch up with her. But yeah, let me catch up with you properly in the afternoon after that, and have a chat about the rest of the year, because how's it August? Blake turned 3. It is August. I'm mind blown. I'm struggling. But I'll catch you soon. Good afternoon and welcome to Wednesday. I actually just wanted to show you this before I literally eat the full thing. Oh my god, I made it so spicy. Number 1, it was Blake's birthday at the weekend. She's 3. I don't understand how that's happened. This is my lunch, right? I've made a pizza. We're going to do this because I got sent these. This isn't an ad, right? But I do feel like they might have a place for some people. They were gifted. They're by a brand called Dobell's Co. And it's protein pizza bases, right? They're vegan and they've got 40 grams of protein. 40 in one pizza base. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. If you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I basically just put I made a homemade pizza sauce, vegan cheese and jalapenos, just made it really simple because it's already got 40 grams of protein. Wasn't really a place for like tofu and all the rest of it, so I made it simple. Gave it 7.5 out of 10 because I actually think, I don't really eat a lot of like protein things like that, but would they be handy to keep in the freezer if you were someone that's like, I fancy a pizza, but don't really want to go off track, don't really want to be like eating something really heavy and bogged down. I think yes, right? It's got the crispy crust. Let me see. It's a bit soft in the middle, right? It's a bit softer in the middle, but it's got a kind of crispy crust on the end. So would this compare? I would actually compare it to, what's the brand? It's like called like Ristorante or something like that, that does vegan pizza in the supermarkets. They're like quite thin ones. I would put it on par with that, and then this has 40 grams of protein. It's not quite deep dish, it's not quite Pizza Hut, Domino's, anything like that, and it's not Italian, right? But does it have a place? Does it hit the pizza craving for like a wee lunch pick-me-up? Yes. Yes, it does. So, okay guys, we have a very noisy Freddy on the floor. We have a very noisy Freddy on the floor. I think he's possibly got his first wee cold, got a wee bogey nose. Energy balls, which I've dubbed chocolate balls when I make them with Blake, and she's always like, chocolate ball! Protein coffee. This one was actually sent to me, this isn't an ad, and it has vegan collagen in it, so we're giving it a bash. But till I get it, where is it? By Reformed. I've tried their matcha before as well. Not really the biggest fan of matcha. It needs like a whole bottle of syrup in it. But this, it's just black coffee, vegan collagen, bits and bobs like lion's mane and whatnot. It's not bad. It is not bad, so I'm just having this. It's literally like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But this has arrived and I wanted to try it. Anyway, I wanted to chat through, basically I'd mentioned yesterday about like goals and things like that. I'm not talking about health and fitness goals, I'm kind of talking about other things. My goal is to really try slowly over the next couple of months to try and detoxify my house. And I don't mean, like, I just mean I really want to be a bit more into my wellness. I want to focus more on health and make sure, because you know, we children, I don't really want them around all the stuffs. You know, like say when I was cleaning the other day and I was like choking on this strong smell of whatever. What have you found? And I was just like, this is just full on toxic chemicals I'm spraying in the air. Maybe you can sell me. Another thing, what's this then? This is a podcast microphone setup that I bought about 2 years ago, and it's been sitting in Blake's room under a pile of clothes for the 2 years. I would love a podcast. I'm actually between, you guys let me know down below, I'm between two things, right? Because I love writing like blog posts, but not recipes. That's boring, right? I do like a good write. I'm not a reader, I'm not someone that reads books or like anything like that. I just don't find it enjoyable. I don't want to read a story about something made up. You know, people are into all this, like, what's it even called? I don't know, dragons and stuff. Last time I read a book like that was Harry Potter, and that was like 10, and I'm not interested. But I do like writing, so I've come across Substack, which basically you can write blog posts on, and people can subscribe to it. You can host like lives on it and stuff. And I was kind of thinking, oh, that's super fun, because you could totally make some kind of club out of it. A lot of people like ask me about doing like not necessarily webinars, but like live videos, Q&As, things like that. And I just don't really want to do that on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. You just attract weirdos, and I'm not into that. However, I was thinking about Substack, and I thought, well, if people use Substack already, could that be an avenue for something else? Could I maybe document my wellness journey on there? Could we maybe start talking about like kind of low toxic living on there? Just general lifestyle chats, that kind of stuff that's not so heavy on just the health and fitness. So kind of deviating a wee bit more into like lifestyle in general. Or if nobody like is on that platform at all, I have been thinking about a podcast for literally 2 years, right? And I'm not someone that normally just sits on ideas, I normally just do it, like whatever. But this one I have been thinking on, because I don't know exactly my avenue that I would want to go onto, as to whether it's... Hi! Somebody's a wee bit grumpy, we'll try and do this quickly. Oh my god, I look like my mum. These are blue light glasses, by the way. I don't have eyesight problems, but I just feel like I've got ring lights, I've got like phones and laptops constantly. But for a podcast, what would you guys actually listen to? Because I don't really want to make it just like health and fitness and kind of stuff I already post about, already talk about. I kind of want it to be a bit more, you know, a wee bit more lifestyle, a wee bit more, you're not sure about these glasses, a wee bit more like maybe big sister, life chats, whatever. You know, I don't know, just something a bit more personality, something just a bit more fun. So you guys let me know, are you on Substack? Do you want to like read stuff that I write? Are you into that? Are you want to join some kind of like live? Maybe have like every month we do like some kind of live, we all go on together. You know, obviously I'd be like the main person, like whether it's like a webinar, a topic, a Q&A, whether we run some kind of club together and everyone turns their cameras on and we all chat. That kind of cuts out the weirdos, you know, doing it somewhere like that. Or I want a podcast. I want a podcast where you can listen to me on the treadmill. You might be thinking, Steph, I don't want to listen to you full stop. But if you do, I'd love to know your inputs and what you think you would what was that noise? Rather listen to me talk about, or whatever, you know. I just feel like I want a bit more community with you guys, and I don't know what form to do that in like a writing and live form or in like a podcast form. You guys let me know. Let me know down below. That is my 2 goals for the rest of the year, outside of like health and fitness, is I want to become a bit more in my wellness game and kind of swapping out products over time and launch something new for you guys. Freddie's not happy. You're not happy. So yeah, actually, whilst I have you, I discovered a delicious ice cream last night. I saw it, you know, this is how sad it was. I saw it on, somebody posted it on TikTok, like vegan finds in Sainsbury's, and I did a delivery order from Sainsbury's just for this ice cream. It cost me like £6, and you know what, I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even mad about it. It's the brand Jude's mint chocolate, the plant-based one, right? I'm just reminded to do my nails. I am not a mint chocolate fan in terms of like, if I'm eating chocolate, I don't want it to be minty, right? I don't like orange chocolate, mint chocolate, strawberry, none of that. None of that. However, mint chocolate chip ice cream, when you find a good one, is amazing. I didn't read the description of this, I only read mint chocolate ice cream, right? This ice cream has chocolate sauce in it as well. Imagine my excitement last night sitting watching King of Queens, a show from like literal the time of Friends, like the 90s. My baby's on the grass, hold on. He's just chilling. He's like right there, like the grass is there. But it was mint chocolate chip ice cream, sitting watching King of Queens, and I'm having the ice cream and the chocolate chips, but all of a sudden, chocolate sauce. Guys, it's full of like chocolate sauce as well. It is utterly delicious. I actually want to message them on Instagram and be like, thank you for that surprise, even though it shouldn't have been a surprise, because it literally says mint plant-based ice cream with chocolate pieces and chocolate sauce. But I'm just saying, if you're an ice cream fan, Sainsbury's. I've never seen this, like the plant-based one, anywhere else. My supermarket selection is crap. I have a Sainsbury's about 20 minutes away, Asda like 15 minutes away, Tesco 15 minutes away, but my closest one is Morrison's. I hate Morrison's. I'm sorry, I hate you. You're awful. Never have anything in stock. Anytime I do a delivery order, you sub out things that don't even make sense. But that ice cream, chef's kiss. I'm actually going to go and do my nails, and I'm going to show you something that I've been doing because I do not have the time. I could make the time to go get my nails done, right? I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy going to get my nails done at all. It's like over an hour and a half out of my time to sit there and get my nails done. The only time I have obviously have enjoyed getting it done is my cousin does nails, but it took me like half an hour to get to her house, and then you're obviously there longer because I'm like visiting my family, which is great, but she's so super busy with it as well because she's so good at it. So I just don't have time. And then it's the whole, when they grow out, you have to go and get them done again, and it's just a whole palaver when you're just busy, right? Could I make time? Yes. Do I want to? No. Thus, I have these nails. I can't remember if I showed you them. They're called Candy Claws. I actually got sent them, right? It's not an ad, but I was sent them. Genius. Because I took them on holiday. So anytime my nails broke off or fell off, like my fake ones, you just stuck them back on. They lasted me 2 weeks. The whole 2 weeks I was in Orlando, these fake nails lasted me. I'm going to put them on right now because disastrous, and they just look so clean, so chic. They actually look so good. Okay, I have just self-tanned as well. It's so hot and sticky. We had this kind of heat wave situation going on in the UK a few weeks ago, and then it's been kind of bleh, and now there's a wee mini one back. But I've just self-tanned and I am sweaty, Betty. I really need, oh, it's there, good. So this is the brand of nails I was talking about, right? Not an ad, but I did get sent them Candy Claws. Like I said, don't have time. Not that I don't have time, I just don't want to spend my time going and get my nails done. It's inconvenient to me. So these are perfect. And honestly, I've never been that fussed about even having my nails done. I'm not someone that's like really into like beauty things like that. However, I've been finding, obviously I do like food content and videos, and sometimes when you're holding like food up and you've got like undone nails, it looks a bit blech, you know, it doesn't really quite look like what we're trying to, the aesthetic we're going for. It just looks a bit grimy or something. So what's going on with my throat? I'm not into this. Adam had a cold the past 2 days, full on man flu, as he called it. He was like, it's not a cold and it's not the flu, it's man flu. Right, these, what colour are these ones? I don't know if these are about autumnal, but we'll go with it. Does it say anywhere? Sour grape. They're kind of browny, slightly reddy cherry tinge going on. I just dropped one and I bet you I need that size. Oh no, I didn't. Anyway, very simple, right? You fit them to your nails and literally just put a bit of the glue on your nail. I am going to tell you something really stupid, right? I am a convenience person, like immediate convenience sometimes. Last week, or no, 2 weeks ago, we went to Look Holmes in Edinburgh. Fantastic time, right? Could not find my eyelash glue anywhere because I haven't worn fake eyelashes in, I want to say, years. And I decided to stick my fake eyelashes on with nail glue. Do not, unless you want to go blind, do not ever do that. Right, they said a bit of footery, I'm not going to lie. But I'm hoping to get it done in like literally 10 minutes because Freddie's asleep. And I actually have a lot to be getting done that's not beauty related. So let's just pop these on. I want to just show you the before because look at this. And I'll show you the after because my camera's also running out of battery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, 8. There's one. That'll do for now. Okay guys, that was 10 minutes. A wee bit longer than I was kind of hoping. I was trying to do it in like 7 minutes. The only issue is, see, because I rushed through it, because my time is extremely precious whilst Freddie's asleep, there's quite a lot of glue stuck to my fingers, but then I just enjoy the day, just like slowly picking it off. I am a picker, I won't lie, but this is the final result. Like, they just look great. They look like you look like you went and got your nails done. When I first wore them, my sister was like, 10 out of 10, so much better, because she's into all the things, right? And she was like, your nails just need to be done, Steph. Disagree that they need to be done, but here we are. They just look, is it going to focus? Wee. Don't they think they just, I mean, they're not perfect because the way I've done them, right? But if you're someone that takes your time and does these properly, you know, 10-15 minutes you can have glorious nails. I think we're going to end the video here, guys. I have no idea what it's actually got in it. I am between Substack and a podcast for bringing you guys extra content. I can't remember what I said about it earlier, but essentially I would love the idea of a podcast because I do like to blab. But would I like to expand it past just health and fitness and just kind of have it as just like a let's just chat, girl chat, life, all that kind of stuff? But does that work when you're just yourself? Is that just a bit flat and a bit boring? Versus Substack, like I just have a blog and write recipes. I love writing, but I don't really like writing recipes per se. Do we create another kind of community space where we do live streams once, twice a month? We're part of a club, we're part of a group, we come together and we do something together, and in between that, you know, it's a space for me to just write, like whatever, like again, similar to what I do with the podcast, like whatever's on my mind, what kind of advice I want to give, what chat I want to have, storytelling, maybe do talk about products I'm trying while I'm getting into more into my wellness era and stuff like that. Let me know if you care for either of those or if you're like, I'm good with your YouTube and your Instagram, let's not even talk about TikTok, right? We try, but TikTok I'm just not loving. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for being here, and you will notice when I have fake nails on, I talk with my hands way more. I'm like, who is she? Anyway, I'm going to go make the most of my time whilst my baby naps. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.